Of the program, guys. We will have a welcoming remarks by the village alcalde. We have statement by the VDC of Kassa, Kunda, statement by Honourable Chief of Brikama North, statement by Councillor Honourable Jao, statement by the Councillor Honourable Jaman Kamara, interlude by the Scout Band, role of young people in peace by Kassa Kunda Youth for Peace, Statement from Regional Youth Committee Chairperson for West Coast, Honourable Amadou Kamara. Poetry and musical performance. Motivational words to young people of the district. Importance of young people in peace-building initiatives. Statement from the chairpersons of Brikama North District. And statement from the Chief Guest of Honor, Honourable Alagie S. Darboe. Ladies and gentlemen, can you give me this honor to welcome the members of the high table? We have Honourable Jaman Kamara, the councillor. He's the councillor for Kembuje Ward. You have Honourable Binta Senghor, the youth rep for West Coast. Honourable Alagie S. Darboe, the NYP the non-member for Brikama North, Honourable Amadou Kamara, the RYC chairman, Honourable Gibi Mbalo, the NAM for Wuli, Alkalo Musa Sabali of Kassa Kunda, Alkalo Omar Bojang, Busuranding, VDC Chair, Kassa Kunda, Lamin Sabali, VDC Chair Busuranding, Momoduba, youth organizations, district chairpersons, and other reps, and all the media that are present with us here. And again, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the IPR for West Coast Regional Youth Committee, Yahya Baji, and also to recognize the presence of Christine Mendy, the Alcalo, to give us the opening remark. President Blifne, in any place that we go, we must have the Alcalo to welcome you in that particular village. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give hands to the Alcalo of Kassa Kunda.
Yo, Assalamu alaikum. Kassa Kundankol malbe kontonna. Lunta ko fana minuna tambe be kontonna. Menna sefu ba kontonna. Min katana chief mondo jata de Brikama North. Menna dibito fana kontonna Alagie S. Darboe. Be Kassa Kunda VDC chairman kontonna Lamin Sabale. Be Busurandi VDC chairman fana kontonna. Benna chairman of fana kontonna min katana youth chairman of the Buba Sanya ba kontonna. Be funding ko be kontonna min be nata jam kama be nyu ko kono luntan duri fa fe nata jam ba be kontonna ni katanya kontani badi kanyi programme ni nati ka kenna sa do nyu kono kadu ne am youth sol wolle soma alfalji anu nyimitino mimbe ke kanjan tenti amitino ende kono fa ay nyabo kadu munem nyamo fonni ko wolle sa do di sukumati wolle banko di sukumati so ni nata ka wo fonni ko ma ko ke semelti amumme ke le soma nafati ngamira fonni ko nyanta fana e tesito wakang ela moy min foleje ani be karanle je bi nambe na fala soma isela mo wala sama imbe to fana na fala be jamano min kono sai fonni ko opportunity sorode nyendo kono fa bakele nyen kono fa bakele sakandu ma Brikama North lañi be min na tendin sa fono West Coast anu mbele fala fana nyin kana ke komi ka foko abe kala kule de fi anko naketa abe kala kule de mi anko wati kala ko meri wote hani imanya na kame fengo mi alan ko nyata taba ko ani firmo ani nyo kano ni badia na bo program si fal kala nyanta fere kala wati ni wati alkaka kana jam fanyola nyo kano bina wole to lafo bina wole to wole fana ka kairo nati ani firmo ani jata kendea so woka ngbe duala nalal be fengo fem yalan ko anata jam amma be nyin ko wolto so fonni ko asal hakilo du baga atol min nata nyin karangola alsela moy min folali nal fana tata sokono asal da fato fana sa sotono albe mi sata lawol fana e ina ta dula do ka fengo foy kala moyle ni keso se boje nge kana je jam kenso wala o kudola no ka fenne na tije ila mo fengo la dir klo kono ina ta so ma se nafa e fana se modol nafa nale o ke be diala ne bakele so be satol be min be ma be ta jang sato konon tol be kata sinju wuri nyol be so stafula jang to do fam busuranding nyofele bonsa bolbe konton kata Kassa Kunda jam fongoto so nga fen mabe tan ko kono o so be bin participate ko ko dum tan duri sen nata jang be wala be sima ba jata kende ani hadde firin wala nani mitino be wala ay ta kayro kono ay ban kayro kono hamina community je ala sa kenye je ala se firin wa kenye je fonni jol fana ala ma o mari ni ko ali amuta nyame al sonno mole ke kilinti ale ke ba kilin fa kilinti ni ke fenti mi alon ka be continuer la o be diala nye ba kede so be wala le be sima ba jata kende ba ani hadde firin wala ala barka bake
committee leaders, facilitators, most importantly, our energetic and promising young people. Good day to you all. My name is Mr. Masanya, the IPRO of Kassa Kunda Village Development Committee. And then on behalf of Kassa Kunda Village Development Committee, I will bring a warm greeting and appreciation to the organizers of this important youth camp. We are honored to be part of this initiative that focuses on empowering young people under the theme Building Creating Learners, Building Digital Entrepreneur. In today's world, the future belongs to those who are willing to learn, adopt, and innovate. Technology and digital skills are no longer luxuries, they are necessities. The global economic is rapidly changing, and young people must be prepared with the knowledge and tools to compete, create opportunities, and solve problems within their communities. This youth camp, therefore, a very important step. It provides a platform where young people can learn more skills, share ideas, and develop the mindset of entrepreneurship. By focusing a digital entrepreneur, we are opening doors for you to explore opportunities in areas such as online business, digital marketing, content creation, graphic design, and many other technology-driven ventures. As the Village Development Committee of Kassa Kunda, we firmly believe that youth development is community development. When young people are empowered with knowledge and skills, they become agents of change. They contribute to the economic growth of their families, their communities, and the nation as a whole. However, learning must go hand in hand with discipline, creativity, and hard work. We encourage our young people gathered here today to take this opportunity seriously. Ask questions, learn from facilitators, support one another, and most importantly, apply the knowledge you gain here to improve your lives and your communities. To the Brikama North District Youth Committee, we commend your vision and commitment to your youth empowerment. Organizing a camp of this nature demonstrates leadership and dedication to building a higher future for our district. As Kassa Kunda VDC, we affirm our support for youth initiatives that promote education, entrepreneurship, innovation, and community development. Together, through partnership and commitment, we can build a generation of learners and digital entrepreneurs who will lead our communities into a prosperous future. In conclusion, let this camp inspire every participant to believe in their potential, to embrace learning, and to use digital skills to create opportunities, not only for themselves, but also for others. Thank you continuously for being part and parcel of this program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, BDC Chair. So, they have been very supportive from the beginning. I'm thankful at the Mall Blue. Yeah, we is in the Mall Blue. In fact, Kulung Kapitan for around 11 little Motokola working together and making sure that things are done. So, get us the next speaker, Madam MC.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Ma ala tentu kamma don dibila be salla kilala o ala sinemo kay fa dum nabi ngolo fa dum na be bele julo jola na wulula taala ala se be so nemo la se so arjana la man so me sembo so pour kam ben dibila tar jarta ka tentu tar man so defanam dum tentu man so defana benna banko alfalu nyaton ko lu konton nambe tentu lambe jayla banko nyaton ko folo be min tentula wala min na president mba tentula mba jayla ay facility kendo min horoma kendo min bunya kendo min di funding kella fobi ka mere kendo so kama be Kassa Kunda mba tentula wala mba jayila mba fala baraka your excellency the high table be kontonna moni be mi jam barmo mo folo min kontonna dibide fala le jam barmo dibide folo min kontonna min fama tale folo min fama min tale do bere Brikama not bar bere gonde le banno bar min bere Brikama not wala mo Alagie es Darboe Honourable Darboe be kontonna be tentula be jayila ina ma be le jam numero yemma mun man fala dibide kan Honourable mbalam be tentula be jayila ina ma be le jam pour que be Brikama not la yim programme ko mambo ko ni tentu ne jayi mbatule bismillah na banko kanjang Kassa Kunda sa de ko ja banda alkali ba Kassa Kunda alkali ñon tan mba tentu lam ba jayila ala sate ko no ala maral kembe na la nyaado ba kembe Kassa Kunda ko no anala ngani mba tentu lam ba jayila pour que keno bi mol la pour que ni bon ko jambi alkali mbe tentu lam be jayil mba fala baraka banda bu sura ni alkali fa tentu lam ba jayil mal kal kembe alkali ñon tan kaje ko kasol ala titira ka ben Kassa Kunda jang pour que naka Kassa Kunda ka fandin kel ben jang ka banko la kunna fo jang pour sama oto alkaram be tambilam be jeyre mba fa yel ko bena BDC kemano busrandin arin Kassa Kunda nangin BDC do kula mofulo fandin ke fulo million ko e sate kanu banko kanu e lafse yala ya kanu be tambilam be jeyla ni alkaram munye e bulodi nyole kada bakilim fakilo wadi ka kala saba mi sate kono oto BDC kemano mba tambilam be jeyla ala do ko kendola na kansul mo bi jang musu fondin kellemu Brikama natum kollemu e toleni Alagie Darboe silo kan musafara bi moti jam bi papier bele bi jang chefole papier bele mara tout papier ko dal gambe ko chefole amara le oto papier ko ma be jebi na be welcome kama be nyim programme de bi ma fala be bi simya jambi oto ngamo do fana jang nyele mo do jele jang mbe fana welcome la nata nila ko kama be jang baka nila sewotan kontanda media monu ngala tentu ngala jayi ale do ko kembe nalla bara kembo kana yim programme do ka findindi dunia kono mo yala mi be Kassa Kunda bi kuma min do wala mbal tentu la mbal jayila from GRTS min media be la nyaton ko di Gambia kono mba konton duro tala mba sikala mba dina yuso bo gennala staffel mo mebela anin media to mal ben be jang men ko na non ko na do kularu bako simbele bi jang nakala ko bi jang men gada Alagie tucede Alagie ba fanam bi jang mba tentu la mba jayila al ma be le jang hay tebul mi no be ñebe konton fondin kelo ñimu kayre balet ñimu yirwa balet atole musamati banko ko kulo ma tolet banko min ko kulo sotna ma ko fondin kel atole musama alifalti nani adada atole musama dada nani atinya atole Allah sama tinya la ndelo sa ndelo ko sale walin mo sangi taworo sangi woro sila o ko sale walin sila ndami ndemo man da bon ko dek dafa ma Allah dan ko dek ba tole min ba silo kan ala sila kembe wala ala direction o jibe min def banko na fala sama wala kumata banko la sama ma tolleti ala le banko je ali yali yaje ale kayro sabatindi dunyal tanno kayro koma moya tanno kayro koma fondin kelo e chocho moy dawo da ka moy kebal e ka moy fondin ke kundale buka fu kebal ala ka ni wuro min demonstration on be malde kebal jelaji dinni dornam ato le yelo fatiyaren al balo ba kandire bar hada mo na balo ba kandila abalo se kanni ku kamiyal mum may samade iba gala ba kayro solaje aba nyawta solaje aba yirwa solaje asa sima so beje nejo kunu al falaka sima fu sangi kema sangi tanse sangi tan konondo sangi tawrowla sangi tanse ni fe kemenin fe ya tule ni atu dara simala bar ni ma fu simala bi ka fu mo siye man jam mo siye jam dal e ka fena ka min ke siye boya ba me ku kam yawa dum be siman dem simala ala man la kula min sa kem dunya kono toroti al fata kana sonala bar fami ke kunda bi Honourable fere jande Honourable fere sirin jam député fere bi tele national assembly ar fami gel ngagal de social media njakalta bak social media amin tijara sita dina min da alheka de toñanen de bende de man ka toñala fo de be mo nyako ni jibe sama nene kanan konton fannin kelo social media bal kasara ka bal tinya kal malo Alagie Darboe député Honourable mbaga fere jang etalo social media ya nen ya bane ya fane ima Alagie balo ima falo ima kotolo ima la silo la bodde me malo Honourable mbare ma balo ima falo ima la bodde ben ya bane ya falo kuma falo non ko toñat ito kebe daraja ñino la abe sambal ñato ba ala be sié do yan wala wala président la e président bane ya fane kuma be fama ni ala banan ko toñat fa yaram bango président de ma ita wala fam bari ko mara nakku fa min sana mo sa fala min sana mo dutala ala be sié do yan tañat kan atal marde banko be fam alfat yala opposition leader la e ko mara ngam usamba bala na bane na fane na kotone na la sima benen na kuma jawata na fama min yaran ka man ka shogata man ka mindi na be ta na fama ita ko be daraja ni nola yamra ala be simandela ba ata simandela opposition be leader fofa man yadan godi bor bi ma yadan ko le bor nyama al me tuje al man al fal tuje al man bi yadan ko al man tuje al man christian la al fal tuje atan ko la ban ko le nyata talla al kala za pour famin kere maralo kan dunya ko o be kan to nyata nyadi ngata le nyenka is it possible ngata Allah ko mo gabi is it possible wala direction ni ala ka correct wala wrong or right am just answer me is wrong or right is wrong al biara ngoram dal o tala dal kana songala al yo fadan dal ban ko tan ko mun tullatul bel hajure bini tada babo bi ban ko do gen kilifa mun bene le bijebi bini yeba Alagie Darboe e dibite fa bi siringe ono be do fa dibite bi siringe kana mun marfa bin tel bijela ila president la bijela bam mana nan sije maka la bijela kara sabati mala wala tinna bi masi bo bijela asunde de mala fannin gelle watam otal kana son alien ya sujundi kala man sakale al balana al kana son ya man sakale nada ko man sakunda rek bi ala man tangal ka president baro kala ni president baro baro ala ma baro jele fada baro jele fada baro baro jele sa ala president baro kala ala fa la fa bang ko mer ko baro ko man sa ma tara jele bang tin mer ko do man ko nyina ona baro mala nyina bang ona baro nyina ka wala tan ko ni kara wala sa o tan tan ko ni kara ko sabati o mo nyal ta tumbe ko mo baro ko tonya o tan ka na kulu na daji ko kende su dum man sama mun muta wala mun mera samati na fata nyo bari wala na fata nyo na alfal nyo na fata nyo nyaton gol de ngola ala tuje al kana ka man ka bango sama dawda ala di bidon to ka fefa nyo sini di bidon bulo o to ka mun da je place to lenye keje ali ne bu nyo warmi nyo horma na kan ma ka bango bita nyato bar min mo ko tarle do wala ko tarle ko mal to kam ne ka ta nyato ba dama sur ko do fo nga to nyato dama ne ka ta nyato bloka nanye kamero stole banko benen Alagie Darboe da ko bi Brikama to America la fa fa ni fa mala Brikama la ñaro tal ma ko la ñu nka fa mala Brikama to ñaar mana ma ne president ko gambe mu Dubai ji mana ma mo ta fa mu Dubai ma fa to mala ko Dubai fa mala ko ma ko ñina fa mala ko mo to ñanda mu lan ni wa bu lan ma ko fa to mala ko la bu ñama ko fa mala ko la sal ko di ko ma bu la gën ta mu ta Dubai ne fan nga la baraka ba gamba temple la baraka jeyna ma bu la salam alaykum ba baraka ba wala youth president ma ko ne lu youth mar youthol ngal temple ba ka ngal jey bu kam no youthol ngal temple ngal jey ani mesele ngal temple ma fa yele ko ngal suwatana wa ko wa suuto tira editan na bu ndama yinare my boss abul fa yuko Allah ko tala baba Allah ko mu tarla nyato ngi tarla ko mu tarla nyato kaga ko Brikama no te yirwa Brikama no ala kila tanka dawla ala nyamuta ala ka bakilin fa kilomati ala Brikama no te ala ka kilomati alfa kuriya alfa ala ma dawda problem bije fami kala ala ala jendo ku ala jendo ala kero sorat bije wodi wota la tax tangana kan satari lambam sataba ma kabila lambam na tambinal jayi no gofano toyala uma ndamba mun tar ma beri ngam min kada Honourable Alhaji Ousmane Bojanti kadu chef ko kono aman sar commandant wala bar commandant lu yokan wala gouverneur ba tentu na jayi hakita na go west coast la nyaru tati west coast la yirwa suto min tulo akela wala akewuli wala ma nganiyati bara ti nyanya anyabu genna so mo bidan ala ko do bidan ako Brikama no fondin telu gouverneur ko tentu ba kan ngali jayi na fale ala hakilo balkanne ala biso be linga le suto min tulo asuna fende na la biso to na tata da fende no abakara yele to gouverneur ba fale baraka bake metan tulam be jayina ba fale assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa baraka bake.
People of Brikama North, I am already emotional knowing the fact that looking at the structures within the district, the committee is the lowest, or the committee is one of the institution or body that has or that holds the lowest authority. We have our National Assembly members, we have the CFO, we have the Regional Youth Committee and all that. And looking at today's gathering, looking at the response from the stakeholders, this alone makes me emotional. Allow me to recognize the presence of our dignitaries. From my far right, Mr. Alagie Kamara, who is here to represent his group. Next to Alagie, I have Honourable Jaman Kamara, who is the councillor of my own ward, Kembuje ward. Next to him is Madam Kamara, who is also here in the capacity of an IPRO from Kembuje VDC. Next to her, we have Honourable Binta Senghor, who is the youth rep of West Coast region. Next to that is our own Honourable Alagie S. Darboe, who by no chance is our Honourable. Is a deserving person, someone who stood for the young people, not today, but has been there since his days in the youth space. He has been a chairperson for a district committee, served in the Brikama Sports Committee and all that, and he has been someone that we looked up to, and we appreciate your presence, Honourable. Next to him is our own chief. We knock doors at odd hours, and our doors were never closed. And these are people who always open their doors in terms of support, technical advice, and even leading us ways that will bring progress to and development to Brikama North District. Chief Alagie Mondo, we recognize your presence. To our own boss, Honourable Amadou Kamara, the chairperson of West Coast Regional Youth Committee. So every youth that is or who is from West Coast, our chairperson is Amadou Kamara, and he is the one who is spearheading the affairs and the welfare of young people in West Coast. Chairman, we recognize and we appreciate your presence. To our Honourable Jibimbalo, I met him through a third party, and since that day, he has proven to be someone who is very supportive and also who is interested in supporting youth initiative. He is not an honourable member from Brikama North, but is here to support because he believes that the power lies in the young people. Honourable GB, we recognize your presence and thank you for coming. To the VDC chairman, Mr. Mamadou Ba, when we assumed office, we had a familiarization tour, and through that, we were able to meet almost all the VDC chairpersons, the alcalos, and other stakeholders. And Momoduba from Busuranding has been someone who is very supportive. In fact, in the preparation of this camp, he collected forms and sold them on behalf of the committee. So, Chairman, you are welcome. VDC Chairman Lamin Sabali of Kassa Kunda. He is also someone who stood beside us in terms of during the preparation. He has supported us through forms and other logistics. And these are people who made this event successful because they work behind the scene. And for us to see this event prepared like this is because of the Kasakunda people. And the chairperson of the VDC is no exception. So, Sabali, thank you. To my very own Alcalo, our host, Alcalo Musa Sabali, we come during all hours, we call, we visit unnoticed. We don't inform them. We just bump and then they open their doors, give us the space and give us everything. Alcalo has supported more than 10 young people by buying forms for them so that they attend this activity. That alone speaks how the Alcalo is interested in matters that are related to young people. Alcalo Sabali, thank you very much. And to the Alcalo of Busuranding, Omar Boja, we recognize your presence and we thank you very much for all the efforts that you do through your VDC. Other district chairpersons, we have district chairpersons here who are in attendance, not because they don't have anything to do, but because they want to support this initiative. All the district committees, we work as brothers and sisters. Whoever has an activity, we grace an activity to make sure that we see you succeed. So all the district chairpersons and representatives from district youth committees, I recognize your presence and thank you for coming. The regional youth committee executives, we recognize your presence. This couldn't have been possible without you people. I want to give you a rundown of the structures of National Youth Council. The District Youth Committee is established by virtue of the National National Youth Act of 2000. This brought the establishment of the National Youth Council. And National Youth Council, by its extension, also has a committee in every region. And these committees are headed by the chairpersons. And this is why today, in our midst, we have Honourable Amadou Kamara, who is the chairperson of West Coast region. So every regional youth committee also has structures within the districts. And every district has a chairperson. This is why today I stand before you as the chairperson of Brikama North District Youth Committee. And the district youth committees also work with youth reps in different communities and as well as youth organizations. This is why today in our midst we have representatives from the youth organizations, and we also have representatives from VDCs as youth reps, because these are the people that we work directly with. So by virtue of that, these are the extended structures of National Youth Council. Now, going further, I want to give a synopsis of why and what prompted today's gathering. When we sat as a committee, we reflected and we wanted to bring programs that are going to impact the lives and livelihoods of young people within our district. And we understand through our familiarization tour, there were so many challenges that young people face, especially communities that we may consider as marginalized or communities that are far from Brikama. And the committee not through me, but the executive committee decided that we're going to have an entrepreneurship camp that is going to equip, empower, and capacitize young people within this district. And this is why this camp is dubbed as entrepreneurship camp. We will have different thematic areas, but the chunk of the camp is going to be focused on entrepreneurship. Looking at the population by statistic of the Gambia, more than 60% of the population is young people. How many of us are going to school? And how many of us are graduating? How many of us are employed by the central government? These are some of the things that reflected in our memories, and as a committee, we cannot bring any program that is not going to impact the lives and livelihood of young people within our district. This is why this camp, by the end of this camp, at least 20 people, we are expecting 20 people to be able to go out and start a small business of their own. This camp is not just a gathering for some of us. If you know why you are here, we are here to learn. We are here to build our capacities. We are here to prepare ourselves to go out and impact lives and livelihood of young people. So the most important thing in this camp is how committed you are as a participant. How are you going to prepare yourself after this camp? But usually we have a monitoring after the camp to know who is utilizing what they've learned from the camp. And looking at the history, we have success stories as a former district of Brikama, Combo Central. By virtue of political demarcation, we are divided into Brikama North and South. But there were people who went into those camps, and today they are going to serve as resource persons to teach other young people what they learned from the previous camp. And this shows that a camp is not just a gathering or a place for merriment, but it is a place for you to learn, for you to share, for you to network. And at the end of the day, we all become job creators, not job seekers. We should not be people who are going to rely on the central government to provide jobs for us. So on that note, I want to stop here and thank each and every participant who used their resources to buy a form, to travel from their destination to the camp, and also sacrifice to stay here for the next 5 days. I want to say thank you to all of you. And on that note, I end my speech. Thank you very much.
The Imam, the Alkali of Kassa Kunda, the VDC chairman, the National Assembly member, Brikama North, Honourable Alagie S. Darboe, the MP, Honourable Jibi Mbalo, the chairman, my own brother, the youth of Brikama North constituency, the youth rep, Brikama Area Council, Honourable Binta Senghor, and then my own brothers sitting here, Alagie Kamara and the team, Mariama, and everyone. Good afternoon to you all. I'm speaking on behalf of the councillors of Brikama North. I am delighted to stand before you this afternoon to give justice to this important convergence. As we all know, the youths form 60+% of our population in this country. And of course, the people of Brikama North are very, very important when it comes to youth participation. I remember when our National Assembly member started interacting with youths to organize certain sporting activities. We saw a lot of youths who are interested into the youth empowerment. But today, our gathering here, as the theme of this occasion, of this program, is the youth entrepreneurship. In what? In digital transformation. Now, how do we do this? I remember when I met with Suleiman and then the group, these were ideas that they're trying to bring on board. And then the Kassa Kunda was mentioned, that they want to have their youth convergent in Kassa Kunda. I feel very, very emotional, as he said, because we feel bringing youth together is the only way to bring or strengthen our democracy. Bringing youth together is the only way in enlightening people. Bringing youth together is the only way to change the dynamic of our country. As the topic, entrepreneurship, I think there is a lady or a girl among you who has already got the idea of be a self-reliance, entrepreneurs. Suleiman, yes, she will come later. I think I was very, very much happy when I saw that in the midst of the young people, we cannot be, depend entirely on what we do for our people. Sorry, what our people do for us. But what do we do for our country? So this is why when I saw that lady, I was completely amazed. So this 5 days convergence that you have here will definitely help. As council, we will be there for you because you stood for us when we needed you. So when we have this opportunity today, then we will equally stand for you and then make sure whatever little that we can afford, then we will definitely make sure Brikama youth or Brikama not have their fair share of the cake. So this is why Brikama not is divided into 2 wards, Kembuje ward and then Nyambai ward. So on that note, we thank you and also assure you whenever our doors are knocked, we will definitely come to your aid once this type of avenue is created for the young people of Brikama North. So on that note, the people of Brikama North and on behalf of the group that we represent, Brikama Area Council, I thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Jarama. Jerejenjef. Thank you.
The presence of members of Brikama North District Youth Committee, Alkalo Kassa Kunda Village, VDC Care Kassa Kunda Village, all participants, and I will not do justice if I do not also acknowledge the presence of Ansu Jada, someone who I look up to during my school days. Ansu, thank you. To my lovely mom and all the participants, good afternoon to you all. I stand today with pride, not only as a participant, but as a proud son of Kassa Kunda Village. To the organizers of this camp, thank you for bringing this successful occasion and event to Kassa Kunda Village. Today, Kassa Kunda believe that they are not forgotten, they have the potential and are growing rapidly. As youths of today, talking on this theme, the importance of youth in peace building. The theme for today's camp is building and creating leaders and learners, creating entrepreneurship, that is digital leadership. Now we live in a world that is rapidly growing, a world driven by innovation, a world driven by creative skills and investment. As young people, we should not only look at attention and seeking for jobs. we should create opportunities. Opportunities that are not only beneficiary to us as individuals, but opportunities that are sustainable and beneficiary to us and people around us in the name of community building. People and youth here, let's learn skills that will help us and we should give back to our community. Fellow youths and participants, when I look around, I see leaders, I see innovators, and I see investors. This cannot be successful if we do not lay foundations that will lead to sustainable peace and development. Today, we should focus on building digital platforms and using them meaningfully and importantly on the development of our country when it comes to peace. As a Mandinka proverb said, lo sito buga siti no nim bulukilina, let's stand together, la bulol kapunyoga, la kaira kuol sabadinde, bimbat la nyado taisia, la bangoga.
In terms of the minority leader, so you know other person for Honourable Alagie Darboe, also double as the MP for Brikama North. And my left hand side, I have another big honourable here, Honourable Jibimbalo, all the way from Wulli. But many of you will be surprised to see Honourable here, right here, because he's not from Brikama North. But Honourable, thank you very much for coming to join us. We are happy that we have you here. Thank you. I will also acknowledge my boss, who is the chairperson for West Coast Region, Honourable Amadou Kamara. Also to my colleague from the Brikama Area Council, Honourable Jama Kamara, Councillor for Kembuje Ward, and also Honourable Jawo Jallo, Councillor for Nyambai Ward, who is not presently here with us physically, but in spirit he is here with us. Also to my colleague, Mariama Kamara, who is the IPRO for Kembuje Ward Development Committee, the VDC. To my chairperson for Brikama North District Youth Committee, Steve, thank you very much for organizing this event. And then to the RYC Regional Office, Mr. Jao, Sedikan, and Khadija May, who is representing them all here. To all the district chairpersons who are here with us today from various districts to join us here today, I thank you all and welcome you all to Brikama North in Kassa, Kunda. And also to my colleagues and brothers, our partners in development, our partners in politics, the United Movement for Change, the chairperson that is for West Coast Region, Mr. Alagie Kamara, and my big brother, Mr. Manka, and also Mr. Sriman Kuyate. I welcome you all. Today I am standing here with pride to see my fellow young people who are becoming the future leaders of this country that is called the Gambia. And I'm much happier to see a lot of young women in the midst of men. I love that. I love to see women in the leadership role because I believe that women are born to be leaders. Because if you look at the history of Islam, women are born to lead. So let nobody tells you that do not come forward because you are a woman. No, you are born to lead. And we want you to lead, and I want you to lead, and the country wants you to lead. This camp is for entrepreneurship. That is the name of the camp, but it entails a lot of things in terms of youth development. The theme of the camp is building and creating learners, building digital entrepreneurship. It's a transformative designed to empower the next generation of innovators and leaders. This camp will equip young minds with essential skills in digital entrepreneurship, fostering creativity, critical thinking, and adaptability in today's fast-paced digital landscape. Through hands-on workshops, mentorship opportunities, and collaborative projects. Take this camp seriously, as you will learn how to effectively leverage technology to launch your own ventures. develop sustainable business ideas, models, and navigate the challenges of the digital marketplace. I join you all today in shaping a future where youth are not just consumers of technology, but creators and entrepreneurs driving positive change in their community. Ask questions, interact with your fellow participants, and share your knowledge to each other. This camp is not just to stay for 5 days, but it's for you to learn the income and use it in your own personal ways. Please, I will ask you all to be with the facilitators as they are your mentors that you look upon. One day, you also serve in their position to serve as facilitators in other regions or other districts. For there, I will just end my speech here to hand over to the honorable guest of the event, who is our own honorable, to say and elaborate more on the event, and also the honorable, that is Honorable Jibim Balo. I want to welcome you all to Brikama North and also to Kembuje. Be assured that my colleague have said everything. Council is here for all of you. As your representative, I do everything in my power to see you were able to get funds from council, but sometimes funds are always problem. We all know that sometimes financial constraints do happen. But please, we know that all of you are supportive of our work and what we are doing for your community. And for that note, I thank you all. And be reminded that this camp will help a lot of you to start your own small businesses or to create something that will help you in the future and that will help you to employ yourself and to be employed or to employ other young people in various sectors. So for that note, I thank you all and I end my speech.
Thank you so much, Honorable. Let's clap for Honorable in our way, huh? Good. Thank you so much. It's true, see everything possible.
Brikama people are very nice, very friendly people. I am hosted in Brikama, so on behalf of my people in Fuladu, we thank you people for the hospitality. And I want to thank the young people of Brikama North. I'm learning and I'm writing. We will replicate the good things that you are doing down in Fuladu. We will do the South-South collaboration to make sure that we learn from you. I am very happy and confident that the future is bright for the youth people, for the youth population. I stand on other existing protocol to thank the people in the high table. That is my senior NAM, the Right Honourable Alagie Darboe, who is not also is a ranking member of parliament, very experienced, very accommodating. And I also thank my sisters, like my sister just said, I am an advocate for the well-being of women and children in this country. And I'm very happy seeing her and looking at all of you here, majority are female, meaning that the next parliamentary and other government positions, we are having young women into that. So thank you. And I also thank the people from the council. The commitment they have for the youth is outstanding and remarkable. I've just seen a presentation from the Unite movement. What you see here, I am from the National People Party. My boss, Alagie Darboe from UDP, and you have seen Unite Movement for Change and other political party. The symbol is unity, and this is our country. We are not fighting, we are not quarreling, and at the end of the day, we are seeing each other as families with different ideas. And because of that, the young ones should learn from that ideology so that we don't push ourselves into society where we will abuse the social media. Like the chief said, there is no cause to insult. People who insult have nothing in their brain. And I believe that the Brikama North youths are so intelligent. They will not engage into that. And this is one of the testimony to say that you people will never engage on that. But I just say, yes, I just have a small speech on the scheme. That is, we are gathered here because we have a scheme that says building leaders and empowering minds, creating a digital entrepreneurs. The gathering reflects our shared commitment to invest in the most valuable asset of our nation, the young people. You are not only the hope of today, but the architect of tomorrow. We live in an era by rapid technology transformation. The digital economy is no longer a distant vision. It is the reality of today. It is reshaping how we live, learn, work, and create a value in the changing world. Young people must be prepared, not merely to participate. I believe we are not participating, but we are ready to lead. Leadership is measured impact. Today, we are all talking about Alagie Darboe from the youthful age of him, where he has been struggling to lead among youth. And then we are defining leadership as impact, not title. The demand for innovation, courage, and ability to drive meaningful change. Then I urge all of you to believe in your potential. The Brikama youth have enough potential. Believe in your potential. And when you believe in your potential, you invest in skills and embrace continuous learning. Continuous learning is a process. Being it a professional, being anything, continuous learning is a process. And I applaud all the young people here to be ready and committed to learn throughout your life. Digital skills, ranging from coding, digital marketing, e-commerce, and content creation, are essential tools in unlocking opportunity and transforming idea into suitable enterprise. Digital entrepreneurship is more a career and a pathway. And it is a solution for unemployment, a catalyst for economic growth and vehicle for social impact. Yet access to technology alone is not enough. Success requires creativity, resilience, and discipline. And I want to add my word. If you want to succeed, you must be disciplined. If you want to live long, you must be disciplined. The Sefo earlier said, the reason why our elders live 100 years, 50 years, they were very careful. And for you to be very careful, you must be disciplined. And discipline is a key. Ensuring young people, especially women, and those in rural areas is not left behind. Why I say this? We must carry along our sisters. And do not forget that some of us are coming from the rural communities. We've been disadvantaged. We accuse all the advantages are with you, but we are learning to follow suit. To the youth here today, this is a moment. Embrace the opportunity of the digital age. Be bold in your vision, disciplined in your action, and steadfast in your commitment to make a positive difference in your communities. The future is not something we can wait. The future is something that we can create. So let's rise, lead, and build together. I thank you on behalf of my people, and I also thank you as an advocate who stands for the youth. And we believe that these days here, you people are going to learn. And when you learn, these things should be assessed. We want an impact. Because what you are going to learn here is going to be a life-changing. And do know that this is happening. Many people are watching online. And we want to emulate what you are doing. We want this to be across the country. And I also task the regional youth chairman to coordinate other regions to follow suit. This is the best way. And this is the ultimate way. I've seen my sisters, my mothers. We thank all of you for gracing this occasion. We are proud. And my sister who spoke, we are working to make sure that leadership will be a cross-cutting. And many women will vie in for leadership position. And guess what? Some of us are going to sacrifice just to see that my successor become a female and a young girl for that matter. So I thank you all.
Now let's go ahead. Everybody should be active. Thank you. effort. We appreciate your support. Thank you, Scott Mark. Let's go! Idea! Let's go! Everybody get up! Come on! Thank you, Scott Mark. Thank you. Thank you, Scott Mark. Thank you, Scott Mark. Thank you. We appreciate your effort. We appreciate your efforts, Scott Mark. Honourable, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, the moderators. In the poster, I was featured and it captured, I am camping. Indeed, here I am, join you and camping. That gave me a reflection of my last youth camp when I was a member of the regional youth committee, then chairing a district for Bintam precisely. I hosted the regional congress, and that youth camp was my last youth camp. It was in that camp that I led a team to usher in a formidable youth executive that was replacing our committee as we were retiring then as youth. I recollected Darboe elected as the regional secretary, and Lamin became the executive director of National Youth Council. I recollected Lamin Gassama, then elected as the vice regional chairperson, and now he is a DPS, the Ministry of Interior. So you could see how youth participation can make one to develop your life and career. On that reflection, moderator, the chief of Brikama North, Alagie Lamin Jata, Honourable Jibimbalo, now for Lawful of the West, the regional youth care person, Mr. Ahmad Kamara, Alcalo of Kassa Kunda, Mr. Savali, and also the VDC chairperson of Kassa Kunda, the Alcalo of Nyonfele Medina, and the VDC chairperson of Nyonfele Medina, councillors of Nyambai Ward and Chambuje Ward, the Youth Council, Brikama Area Council, Unite Chairperson and Delegation, the IPR Chambuje VDC, Brikama North District Youth Chairperson, and the entire executive of Brikama North District Youth Committee, esteemed elders here present, partners and stakeholders, dear participants, it is both an honor and privilege for me to stand before you today as chief guest of honor at the opening of this important youth camp. Let me begin by commending the Brikama North Youth Committee for organizing this very important event, which I describe as a forward-looking initiative. This camp is not just an event,
It is a platform for transformation, dialogue, and action. Moderators on the team building leaders and empowering minds, creating digital entrepreneurs, speak directly to the realities and opportunities of our time. We are living in an era where the world is increasingly shaped by technology, innovation, and knowledge. The future belongs to those who are prepared, skilled, and adaptable, and that future, without doubt, belongs to you, the youth. You are drivers of national development. You are not just leaders of tomorrow, you are leaders of today. Your energy, creativity, and resilience are critical assets for national development. However, to harness these strengths effectively, there must be deliberate focus on skill acquisition, entrepreneurship development, digital literacy, and innovation and problem solving. It is through this that we can tackle pressing challenges such as unemployment and irregular migration. On entrepreneurship and digital economy, the digital space has opened new frontiers. Today, a young person with a smartphone, internet access, and right skills can start a business, offer services globally, create content, and generate income, as well as develop solutions to local problems. Digital entrepreneurship is not just an option, it is a necessity. I therefore urge all participants to this convergence seriously, learn, engage, ask questions, and explore opportunities that can transform your life. On volunteerism and community engagement, equally important is your participation in community initiatives. Volunteerism, as I said earlier on, reflects, builds leadership skills, teamwork, responsibility, and a sense of belonging. Communities grow stronger when young people take ownership of development processes. Do not wait to be invited. Step forward and lead. You are the people here today. To the young people here today, believe in your potential, invest in your skills, embrace discipline and hard work, use technology responsibly and productively. To stakeholders and partners, continue to invest in youth development, create enabling environment for innovation, support policies that empower the young people. As I conclude, let me remind you that the journey to success is not always easy, but with determination, focus, and right support, it is achievable. This can be a turning point, a moment where ideas are born, networks are built, and future shaped. I encourage each one of you to live here better informed, inspired, and ready to act. With these few remarks, I therefore and humbly declare the Brikama North District Youth Camp officially and formally open. I thank you very much. May God bless you all and bless the Gambia. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. MC, I think if you ask me to open, that means I will have to reopen because Honourable has already opened. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, MC, members of the High Table, Honourable Member for Upper Fuladu, Sprong, Lower Fuladu, Honourable Mbalo,
Honourable Minority Leader, and also member for Brikama North, my own brother, Mr. Alagie S. Darboe, members of different political parties that are here present, the Alcalo of Kassa Kunda, VDC, members of the media, district youth committees from various district committees in West Coast region that are here with us, members of the RYC and the camp participants, I greet you all. My own text here is going to be a very short one. Just to ask the campus to take this camp very seriously and make sure anything that is learned here should be put in practice. For us, youth gatherings, youth convergence, youth camps are never expensive for us, are never a waste of time for us, and they are never a waste of resources for us. We see it as a peace building process, and maintaining peace is expensive. If you think maintaining peace is expensive, try violence. You would understand that peacetime is the time to maintain peace. So such gatherings are gatherings where young people come together to interact, to network, exchange ideas. And anytime we talk about exchanging ideas, networking is not always in the negative, it is in the positive, and is equally changing a negative mindset to a positive mindset through influencing each other's ideas and decisions. So, honorable members, supporting such youth convergence are never and will never be a waste. Somebody might feel like young people are gathered here, they are clapping and dancing, but that is not just it. It is about the more they know each other. Young people from Brusuranding, young people in Kassa Kunda, young people in Bafuloto, young people in Brikama, Misira, they meet here, they know each other, they exchange contacts. When there is fire or when there is an issue in Kassa Kunda, somebody in Bafuloto must have already known somebody and will reach out. And we'll have more and there the collaboration will come. Hey, but Ali Sabari, they will come, they will mediate, they will talk peace, they will preach peace. That is one very much important thing that we see in youth gatherings, and this is something that we, Gambia, has been enjoying. You go to Fuladu, you will meet somebody you have known here. When I met Honourable Mbalo here, I was in Lower Fuladu for 4 years. His community and where I was on postings, I knew that place. All the communities from around that constituency, I know those places. So there will be no village in Lower Fuladu that somebody will mention and I will not know an individual who is from that place. It's not possible. So this is what we have been enjoying as a country. Anywhere we meet, you greet each other. Hey, but Honourable member for Brikama North is representing the people of Brikama North in the National Assembly today. And he mentioned in his statement that he was a representative of the young people of Foni Bintang in West Coast Region Youth Committee, somewhere behind. So that tells us how important these youth gatherings are. He came to Brikama and he integrated very well. If he was not a very good law-abiding citizen in Brikama, you think he's going to rise through the ranks where he is? That is why when somebody accused of Komonkolo or Brikama people of the issue of Muhajirino and Lansaro, I will say no. I will always cite you as an example. So it is important that we embrace each other. We see each other as brothers and sisters. Today we are in the youth sector. Tomorrow we will meet somewhere in the diplomatic sector. We will meet somewhere as senior civil servants. We will meet somewhere as honorable members, councillors. So it's important that at the very foundation where we meet, we make the relationship very cordial and very smooth. I would like to stop here and say thank you all.